Okay, seems we're back now with part 3 of Sonic Colors Ultimate. This blind playthrough that's been a lot of fun recently. Last time we were here, we topped off the Sweet Mountain by taking out Acts 5, 6, and the mouse. Yep. So now we'll be hightailing it out of here and on to the Carnival Starlight Carnival. I need to go on a cruise. That's what that tells me. I need to go on a cruise. If only I knew a good cruise vlogger who could do that for me. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anywho, Act 1 of the Starlight Carnival. Yeah, Starlight Carnival. Okay, upside down, here we go. Okay, so upside down, well, hey. Oh, playing itself right now. Look, ma, no hands. God, I'm stupid sometimes. Why did I say? I gotta stop with that. Anywho, that's just a dumb joke, who cares? Anywho, so, hey, jerk. Okay, so is this just, okay, weave, ring, and, okay, avoid the lasers. That would be a good idea. Avoid the lasers. Avoid the lasers. Alright. Anywho, like I was mentioning earlier, I'm just trying to make fun of my dad.
I can do this.
We ain't gonna talk about that. We are not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna act like nothing happened and move on with our lives. Nah, it's just one of those things. Starlight Carnival, Starlight, called it. Ended up calling it the Carnival Starlight because, well, Carnival Cruise Lines. I'm not sponsored by them, not at all. Nope. I just saw the words together and I thought, oh, that'd be a pretty good name for a Carnival cruise ship, which has been great. Why? Okay. Right, R1. I'll get the buttons right one of these days. Today is not that day. And yep, flip that. Give me that red ring. Don't have access to whatever's in the pink wisp. But, alas, we'll figure that out eventually, I hope. Can I just, like, slide under that? Yeah, okay, good, so I didn't have to platform. So, you good, didn't have to platform, and, oh, come on. Alrighty, so let's see what we got. Oh, we're wall jumping, aren't we? Okay, good, elevator. Elevator, thank goodness. Yeah, wall jumping is probably going to be the death of me in this game at some point. Or inconveniently timed bombs. Jerk. So, keep getting sidetracked by all the stupid stuff in this game. Anywho, like I kind of mentioned, I am a cruise goer with my family, and I also have a playlist linked in my, not linked, but on my page there's a playlist called Adventures with Dad, where I have taken all the vlogs that my dad has done. He's here on the Jolly Cruise Vlogger. You should look up and subscribe to him, and subscribe to me, if you want, of course. Where he does just a lot of cruising and just vacation style stuff for families and all that. He does that, so it's kind of one of those things, because there's a red ring, I missed it. I'm gonna have to get that later. Did a lot of it because he was inspired by another friend of mine, well, friend of ours being my family. I was inspired by him to start a guy named Rob under the channel Here Today, Where Tomorrow. They're like two of the guys that basically told, not really, I want to say, yeah, they did kind of inspire me to start this channel, because it was kind of like one of those things. This is all due respect to my dad. If my dad can figure this YouTube stuff out, I can figure this YouTube stuff out. But no. So my dad does a lot of the vlogging with cruise lines and various other things in and around Central Florida, where we hide out. slash live. But we've done a couple of things. We've done a couple wrestling events on his channel, but it's kind of difficult to do those. We're still trying to figure out a good way to do it, to where we're still promoting the wrestlers and not ourselves. End up timing.
I'm on my
So
way.
no. But anyways, if any of y'all have been on a cruise, that's not the people I mentioned, but feel free to say this. Let me know your favorite port. I know my dad's is Cancun. Yep, Cancun is his favorite port. He's been there so many times. Weirdly enough though, yeah, I can't even remember if a cruise ever stopped in Cozumel. Oddly enough, it's a very popular cruise port, but hey, seems my dad's fond of Cancun. Who wouldn't be? No, but personally my favorite port is I like anything in Mexico, because it gives me a free excuse to get luchador masks. Last time I was there with my dad, we're walking around. What's really funny is because I'm that big time nerd when it comes to it. Surprise, surprise. Only named my channel after it. Because I'm a big time nerd when it comes to it, I will have conversations with the people in the shops, and that doesn't work. Okay. Anywho, conversations with people in the shops where they'll be talking and trying to sell the mask. They're like, oh, what are you looking for? It's like, I'm kind of looking for a couple of people that not everybody has. It's like, I'm just looking around, primarily trying to find, I would say, the people you don't have. So I think one time I went there, my parents got me like a green one that I want to say might be like a Sin Cara mask from WWE at one point. I got a La Parka one from another cruise. But anyway, I was with my dad. We're walking around the port town, and they're like, hey, we have masks. I said, I know, that's what I came here for. We're looking around, and I'm like, man, if I had to pick one guy, who's the one guy I want, like, right now? And, like, I don't know what made me think of it. I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't have a psychosis mask. I don't know why I wanted psychosis, but apparently I did. And I'm kind of looking around, and I'm talking to the people there, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, I'm kind of looking for, and I mentioned it, I was like, yeah, I'm kind of looking for a psychosis. And it's weird. You know it's odd, or you know you're truly a nerd for this stuff, when the worker looks at you and you're like, how do you know that pronunciation? How do you know that name? It's like, it's got nothing against it. It's, I mean, obviously a diehard fan. I flipping first time I saw Psychosis was on the WWE Network, old ECW pay-per-view. I want to say it was November to Remember 93 or 94, but it was Rey Mysterio Jr., so the one that's currently running in WWE now, oddly enough, and Psychosis in a Mexican death match, which was actually really cool because they had done it differently than what I was used to seeing. Where typically they treat a Mexican death match, Texas death match, similar to a last man standing. That one, it was a pinfall. You had to get a pinfall or a submission before the referee would count to 10, which I'm like, I kind of like that rule. It's different, and it was cool. and it was ECW. But I have to figure out which one it was, but I know it was an ECW November to Remember. And if not, you'll just see a note on screen roughly around this part to where I will tell you exactly what it was. Or like I did in the Rock and Triple H video of WWE 25, I'll just put a little thumbs up in the corner. So yeah, I didn't really explain that, but no, if you happen to see a thumb up in the corner of the video, that just means if I went when I went back to fact check myself, it ended up being right. And it's kind of like just kind of put that in, like, you know, from my personal OCD, I want to say, even though that's not the right term to use, but best term I can think of. Great, wall jumping struggles. We'll get there eventually, won't we? We have to. We've got to. Come on. Grab the stupid wall, you darn hedgehog. Grab the wall. Grab the wall. Okay, run. Back. Oh, man. You know, of course, now that I'm actually paying attention, that should... Okay, ground pounding to recalibrate didn't do anything. Ground pound and slide. That should recalibrate him. That should fix him. Yeah. Fixed it. Like I say, it's never what you want to do, it's what the game wants you to do. No. We'll just... yeah. Okay, well, what's that way? Because there has to be something. They wouldn't put... There's a ring... Okay, a red ring over there. Can I even get that after that thing goes up? Am I? No. Yeah, because I don't have a rocket or a way to get up there right now. Alright, that's definitely something to come back later. Nope. And blow up. And away. And... yep. Okay, now you can grab onto the wall whenever I don't want you to. Back up. Hit the wall back up. Okay. Off to the third one. Back up. And kaboom. Yay! Alright. Big time kaboom. Come on. Oh. I completely missed that red ring. Huh. Because I think I might have had it if I was able to jump off that wall. But, yeah, we'll just let this thing time out. Let it blow up. But, grab this park token, why not? Even though I'm pretty sure this is what we might be sticking with for a while. Flip! Okay, so it does flip. Blow some more up. Collect the blue one again, yay! And now I think I'm just waiting for... I wonder... might be something to experiment with next time to see if I can just... Never mind, did it now. So that fixed it, because now that'll blow myself up. Oh, come on, jerk. They always put them in the most inconvenient places for me, don't they? Let's just end this. Well, that being said, takes care of the first two acts of the Starlight Carnival. Not the Carnival, Starlights. And we're just gonna bounce around here with my C rank and my D rank from Act 1. Come on. Good. Fell right into me. Glad about that. So, with that, I think I'm gonna call it here. And I'll catch y'all Wednesday for the next match in the WWE 2K25 Showcase, which will be Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyrie, which I'm looking forward to sharing some of the stuff with that, because that's going to be a fun one. Just, yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. Anywho, but next time on this show, Act 3. That's what will happen next time, is we'll hit up Act 3 and